Snoopy. Come on in. Snoopy, how can you serve the food in that ridiculous outfit?
Welcome to the channel. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate all of you joining me. Today we're going to do some Thanksgiving shopping. Grabbed this early morning Instacart batch. So let's get out there. Let's go to H-E-B. I'm not good at that. There you go. H-E-B. Let's go over there. Let's go do some shopping on Thanksgiving. And let's enter the Gigaverse. On our way in, happy Thanksgiving again. This is a $37 batch. It's a double stack, 3 miles from the store. I think it was about 30-something items. Just doing a quick inventory of the list. It is Thanksgiving meal. And there's like frozen turkey, so I'm not sure how this person thinks they're gonna do that, but hey, let's go get it. Okay, we gotta get a poultry blend. Yep.
There's only rain, I wanna crash and numb this pain. Nothing will last inside this lane. Oh, take me far away past these mediocre days. I need to stop this burn. Say, can you help me unlearn this road?
So we saw a ton of turkeys, a lot of turkeys, even on Thanksgiving Day. Alright, I guess this one isn't frozen. See, shows what I know. I thought they sell them all frozen. This one isn't frozen, so she's good. She don't have to thaw it. Let's go this way. Actually, she wanted a turkey breast. I'm busy over there trying to scan the big, large thing because it says only 6 pounds. We don't have a 6-pound turkey, so this is what she wanted. Let's get this. Hi. Hi. How about some apple walnut? Yeah, she wants that. Pumpkin cream cheese. She wanted a half a pumpkin, but they were all out of that. I don't know if pumpkin cream cheese. I don't think I'm going to substitute that. I'll get a whole pumpkin pie. And then she wanted pecan, half of that, but don't have this maple pecan, and they don't have any whole ones. So I'm going to go with the half. Let's go.
Take me to another country, let me start over. I long for green hills with meals and 4-leaf clover.
Okay, she wants the blue bag. I don't see any on the shelf. It's like a pack. Oh my god, there's one bag of blue left all the way back. Gotta have the handy for to put the turkey in. Gigahollic Rex here, back on the floor, looking for the evaporated milk for the pie. And the la lechera. Baby flour. This is the baby flour bag. This is the baby, this is the mommy. Eggs. Egg check. Hard to do with one hand. Okay, they all look good to me. Milk. Butter. Lots of butter. 2 of them. Yeah. 2 butters. Cream cheese. I'd go with Philadelphia, but I guess this could be good. Some Starbucks coffee. You can't have the pie without the Cool Whip. Although I prefer Ready Whip. Leco Meco. New kind. I never had thick and fluffy ones. Alright, where's the handle? Okay. Meatballs. Meatballs. That was the wrong size bag of meatballs. She don't want the big ones. She wants the small shreddy balls. Petite peas. I love peas. They're so sweet and juicy. My wife says they taste like dirt though. Not paying enough attention. So you had the regular petite peas, which I think can be steamed also, but then you have this steamable bag. Oh my god. Pepperoni pizza from Freshetta. Oh, this stuff's good. Oh, let me knock all the rest off. Oh, all right, there you go. So many varieties of apples. I love apples, but I don't remember this many varieties when I was a kid. It makes trying to find it harder. Honeycrisp apples is what she's looking for. Of course, that's the only one that's out. Like 30 other kind of apples, and Honeycrisp is the only one that's out. What luck. So the customer's not responding. I'm just gonna go with Cosmic Crisp. I like both of those. They taste pretty similar. They've got a nice crisp and tart to it. So I'm gonna go with those. Okay, all done. It took 36 minutes, a little longer than I normally would, but Instacart says it should take me 32 minutes. It's already showing the red, like, oh, calm down, Instacart. I think you are. Especially when I had to check, there were quite a few things that were out, and I had to substitute for them. So that also ate into my time, but hey, no excuse. I should have been busting through this one. Let's get this to the checkout and end this Thanksgiving dinner shop. It's my Reese's Puffs. You know, when I have to go shopping, I had to get my own groceries. I want to get paid to get my own groceries. And this is what you call using your geek funds to fund your Thanksgiving dinner, because I got the ham. Some people are watching this maybe asking, what are you doing out there working, right? There's a gig strike that we're supposed to be going on to. You know, why are you out here on a Thanksgiving when, you know, I think the Rideshare professor is Torvin, who called out we should go on a gig strike for this whole Thanksgiving weekend. I'm a part-timer. I'm not an employee. I'm not in a union, so I don't feel like a strike is something for me. I only do these apps on a part-time basis when they make sense to me. I do not take anything under $10 orders. So now I know that's me, right? My story is different than many of you watching. Many of you watching, these may be your only source of income. And for that, I feel grateful for myself that this isn't my only source of income. I do this on a part-time basis to have extra money to pay down debt, to enjoy some things. You saw a trip I went on. Sometimes I use it just to pay for the meal that I'm going to have for the day. So these apps are great for me in that regard. Yes, there are bads to them. They're all, they definitely, all the companies are abusive and not paying us enough, and the no tip, no trip, all of that stuff. We can all argue and moan about that. But on this day of Thanksgiving, I give thanks that the apps are there. They gave me an opportunity to go earn money when, there isn't anything else. I'd have to take a part-time job at a fast food or something like that. It wouldn't fit my schedule, wouldn't work. So these kind of apps for part-timers, even as you get up in age, are fantastic ways to earn some extra money. You can earn hundreds of dollars a week. It's all on you, right? When do you go out? When do you not go out? You got to learn your market. It's also helpful that when you get out there, you get some exercise, right? You're getting some interaction. You're not at home. So there's a lot of positives for me that are in these apps. This community that I've become a part of in the YouTube world, and friends I've made, other people I talk to. There's a lot of positivity. So for me, a strike, it's not something that's going to work for me. What am I striking for? I'm not striking to get the app to change. I don't want to become an employee. I don't want an hourly wage. But I understand there's people who are using these as their only source of income. And if they are, even then I would say to them, why be an employee? Why use your own car at that point? There are tons of jobs at fast food and retail, tons of opening where you're not putting the strain on your body of these jobs, using your own car, your own gas, your own maintenance, your own insurance. You got to pay taxes at the end of the year. It doesn't make sense. If this job ends up paying you, let's say $18 an hour as an employee, you got to take away all the other stuff to do that. Now, of course, and when you become an employee, you're not going to have the flexibility of, okay, I only want to work an hour a day. I want to work 12 hours today, and then tomorrow I'm not going to work, right? That all goes away. Once you strike enough to become an employee, that all goes away. You're going to have a shift. They're going to assign you a shift. You're not going to even see the dollar amount of an order, is what I would believe is going to happen. If you're paid an hourly wage, they don't have to show you, oh, this order's $10. Why? You're going to get paid $18 for the hour, let's say. So you won't even see that. You won't know the no tip, no trip mentality. You won't know who's tipping, who's appreciating your service or not. And why should you at that point? If you're an employee, what do you care if they're tipping? Right? And that's what the customer would think. Why tip? If you're now getting an hourly wage, why would you tip? Right? So that's my feeling on striking in this. And additionally, let's pause while I deliver. The biggest thing for me that makes it like I feel like it wouldn't be worth it, is all the people who are out here are doing this who really need this money, right? Who are living money to money. They're taking the money out daily. They're taking these orders, right? They need it to support their family. They're living on a razor thin, right? They are the ones who are taking a lot of these low order offers. You're not going to change them from striking. What is causing the pay to continually go down in these apps, right? We can all scream about the apps, but what causes the pay to continually go down in these apps? The drivers who are taking these low paying orders. So if they're taking the low paying orders, what do you think a strike is going to do, right? They see a small $7 100 item shop coming up, a $2 order on DoorDash, a Rideshare for $5 going 10 miles. There are people taking these offers, right? They are desperate. Okay? They need the money. They don't understand these apps. Many of them think they are already an employee. They need to take these orders, right? They're not striking. They're not the ones out there striking. They're not watching these YouTube channels. How you can tell everybody go on a strike? If you feel that a strike is going to help you, I have no shade. If people feel like a strike, and maybe I'm the chump who doesn't understand. So I'm not anti-strike, it's just not for me. So for those of you who are out there striking and you feel like it's going to make a change, I salute you. You do you, right? You do what you think will work for you. But for me, I don't do this enough for it to really do anything. And I don't think that doing it is going to change the way these companies operate. They're all operating at a loss right now anyway, right? They're all operating at a loss. And so they're going to do whatever they can to cut the cost. And where are they going to cut it? To the drivers, to the workers. They're not the only company. All companies do that. But it's not a union, right? There's no union here. We're not employees. If you feel they're doing all of that, I would say stop doing them, right? If it was me, if this was my only source of income, and it was not being profitable for me, I wouldn't do it, especially with the amount of other jobs that are out there right now. But for those of you who are going to try and make a difference and make a change, hopefully it does. If there's enough people who are doing it, hopefully some kind of positive change will be made, right? But I can't tell people who follow me, don't work, don't earn your income for the day, right? That's not a thing for me to say. I put up the final payout on that first order I did. Very good. That customer tip $33 something. Too much coffee, girl. Love ya. Appreciate the tip. Thank you for thinking of your driver on this Thanksgiving Day. Grab the second order. $19. It was like 3 items. Oh, cool. 3 items for $19. Might have made a mistake. It was 3 items. 5 units. There you go. Yeah. And 3 of the items are 40-pack water. Gotta go shop that. And then they threw an ad on. $11 Let's go get that. So they got all the herbs. That's the one thing you're going to see on Thanksgiving. A lot of people buying herbs. They were out of them. A lot of them. The regular kind, so I ended up having to go to organics. But I'm sure she's going to rather take those than nothing. Right? Let's go get other items.
To the light.
Big Red, Texas favorite. If you haven't had Big Red, you know what you're missing. It tastes like bubble gum, but it is loaded with sugar. So the fact that they got 0 sugar, pretty cool. So the customer wanted some Hill County Fair, some kind of heat and serve rolls. Of course, they're out of that, but they're loaded up on the King's Hawaiian. So I asked her if she wanted that, and she said, yeah, I'll take whatever you get. So here we go. We finished this trip off. It took 16 minutes. Ended up being, I think, 12, 13. I mean, you can see the basket. The water is where it's at, right? So we're heading to check out. The store is starting to get a little busy. So for this order, it's going to end up being about $31. It was $19 single shop when it was shown to me. And then they threw an add-on to me, which was basically these rolls in the top of this basket for another $11 going 2 miles. So I took it. I'm already going to be in the store. They're both on my way to where I want to be. And we'll end up making this $30 order, something like that. These both customers have been communicating very well. So we're here. There's no lines. So far, it's early. I'm probably going to stop. So that took about 12 minutes. Total shop time, checkout time. The checkout lines were empty, as I showed you. Still early in the morning. This store closes at noon. So it's only a few more hours left, like maybe 2. I think it's 9:30 right now. Yeah. So, yeah, about 2.5 hours left before it closes. So you would think people will be rushing in, but it doesn't look like. This is 2022 Thanksgiving. It doesn't look as busy as it did last year to me. So I don't know if the recession is really hitting people hard. There's no shortage of any supplies. Let's go load this up. Breathing heavy. You can never not have a day where you get a case of water. Right? Let's go. Yee-hoo, yee-haw, yee-hoo. Look at what happened here. This customer, Too Much Coffee Girl. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming through on Thanksgiving. She raised the tip. She raised the tip, guys. So that first order ended up being a $50 order. Woo-hoo-hoo. For an hour of work. So we're up to 2 hours and 20 minutes worth of work. We're at $81. I think that's going to be it. My HEB is closing. I appreciate all of you for watching this video, if you are watching. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope everything is going well with everybody and you have a fantastic dinner. I'm looking forward to having some Cajun turkey. We're going to see when we get that. And again, don't let the addiction overtake you. We'll see you in the next video. Wow!
Suicide door just to prove you wrong. With the blackout night clouds rolling along.